Welcome back to the Union Berlin Career Mode here on FC24. It's January transfer window time, and there's one key player that you guys are pretty resoundingly in favour of, which is good. I love it when everybody's kind of on board with one option at least, so that makes things a little bit more straightforward for me. We're looking, or the initial plan was to look for a new cam and a new right winger. That is altered slightly now thanks to your feedback. There's overwhelming support for Luka Sutic to keep that cam spot. So the initial intention at the moment is for Luka Sutic to keep that cam spot, and we'll sign someone to go wide right. As a result of that, I'm contemplating signing someone higher rated to start ahead of Mesha instead. But we'll see how it goes, because we're also contemplating maybe signing someone at left back instead and moving Carlos Augusto forward. But Riddler Baku doesn't deserve to get dropped. So, don't know. We'll wait and see how things progress. But certainly there was one favourite in terms of a new arrival and someone that's already here staying where they are. So we'll find out how things go as we push on. Today we're saying thank you to David Francois, we're saying thank you to Aidan as well for his support, and we're also saying thank you to Mr. Leone as well for your continued support in the comment section. Thank you very much indeed. So, the one man you guys absolutely, definitely, 100% really want me to buy is someone that on the face of it, after what I've just said, doesn't seem like the obvious signing. Mr. Havertz. However, you'll notice he has right wing in his position set. He also has 94 sprint speed, so he can play out wide. Also, Sutic is pretty quick, so he could play out wide too. So they'll both be able to dovetail in either position, depending on how well we think we're going to get on with either of them in those positions. So I will look to buy Herr Havertz if we possibly can. We used him on the thumbnail a couple of days ago. I actually used Kulusevski on yesterday's thumbnail. But we are going to go for Kai. Now, I'll try and get the other players that I think I might want, I'm going to need to have to try and get him for about valuation. Oh, Mikel. No, don't do it to me. I can't afford that. Oh, no. I might have to, if I want to bring in the quality I want to bring in, I might have to sell a fringe player. Oh, they've considerably come down. Considerably come down. Right, okay, what did I just offer? 95. How about 96 and a half? Say yes! See! Yeah, 97.8 will do. 97 point, whatever point is, punt 8. I'll take it. What's he on a week? 195 grand. Oh, God. Please be open to a wage cut, Kai. Please be open to a wage cut, Kai. You're absolutely fine with Crucial, but my God, I cannot really justify giving you 195,000 euro a week. It's going to be the one thing he doesn't tell me about, isn't it? Okay. Right. Well, 40 grand a week. Oh, it's not a lot though, is it? Please take a wage cut and a signing bonus of like 500 grand. Negotiate from there or say yes. Oh. Kai! Yeah! Yeah, goodness, yeah! Kai Havertz joins from Arsenal. He's coming back home to Germany. And he's going to join us and initially start on the right-hand side, ahead of Leon Bailey. We will see how he gets on in that role, and then from there make a decision as to whether he's the man that goes out wide or whether Sutic is the man that goes out wide. Renault for Kai? Hang on a minute. Where in the shit is Havertz? Kai? Kai? Hello? Are you coming? Kai? Wait, what? My money's not there. But... Hang on, what? Joining Union Berlin when the transfer window opens? Am I still in December? I'm still in December! Oh my lord! Panic over. It's fine. Hello, look! Kai's coming! Ooh! I thought we were already in January. We weren't. My god, that'll give you a heart attack, won't it? God, the old ticker was going there. Kai is in. Havertz is through the door. Oh, mate. Oh, I'm a silly Billy sometimes. Oh, no. Sorry, mate. Kai goes out there for now. Already with a +2. And obviously with sharpness to improve as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we'll wait for scout report. Or wait for scout reports elsewhere. Before then, I divulge you the information about what's going to happen potentially elsewhere in the squad. We've got pre-contract arrival. That's Kai. And we'll go and sort training plans out and start advancing towards the next game. But I think the next transfer might get done before then. And it should be a bit more straightforward than that. Oh, I can feel my heart racing. Oh, God. Sevilla have bid for Mitchell Weiser. Now, I might need some money. I might need some money to be able to get through the other midfield option. The other midfield option that I might want to do. So, do I contemplate selling Weiser? We've got Luka Netz as a backup fullback. Riddler Baku's a backup fullback. Oh, I think Weiser goes. It's not something that I was planning on doing, but it is something that's presented itself at a moment where that might be just what we wanted, or just what we might need in that certain scenario to raise just that little bit more. 10.6. They're not really budging too much. How about 12.6? Go on, say yes. 10.9. I'm just going to accept it. It's not a massive figure in footballing terms. Certainly a massive figure. I don't think anybody would say no to having 10.9 million euro in their bank account. Let me just get the first team's sharpness up, because their fitness is fine. Supply for all starting players. Thank you. Try and get them back up with regards to their sharpness for the next game against Hanover 96. And Mitchell Weiser is on his way out. I'm still waiting on a scout report. I don't yet know if I'm going to, or what I'm going to do with regards to that other role. Weiser's gone. So that's the same thing that we had before. Bayern bid for Leon Bailey. I said no. Bayern bid for Ali Al Habsi. Ali Al Masrati. And I also said no. And Mesha has now grown to 84. Which is intriguing. Because he was, like we say, potentially one to be moving out of the starting lineup. And I think with that money we've now received from Mitchell Weiser, I might just pull the trigger. Now, the man in question is second string at his current club, Julian Brandt. 4-star, 4-star. Tiki-taka playstyle plus. I think I want Julian Brandt. He's valued at 53. And could get it for about 60. How much have I got? 57. Right. We're going to need them to be open to a bit of negotiation then, please. Dortmund. 75? Yeah, guess who can't afford that? You're not having 75. Not really having much more than valuation. I might have to I have to reevaluate this because I don't think I'm going to have the pennies. We'll put in a sell-on clause of 15% and see if that sweetens the deal at all. Which it doesn't. They're like, no, we don't want a sell-on clause. All right, the whole Unplanned idea is rather sharpishly going out the bloody window. They'll need a bit of time, and they'll come back to me shortly. I get the funny feeling they're just going to say, no. So, not sure what's going to happen there. Not sure what's going to happen there at all. I do need to put a development plan on Herr Havertz, so let me go and do that now, and then we can go and play Hanover. He doesn't need one. He's already peaked. It's going to take him 100 weeks. It's going to take him 2 years to go up to a significantly higher rating. Okay, well, Kai's as good as Kai's going to get then. But we certainly want to get a bit better with our points tally. Hanover 14th. They've lost all of their last 5 games. Now watch them beat me. And Ciso's going to be good for them, certainly. But we've got Kai to make an impact. Dear Kai, please have a great debut. Dear Luka Sucic, please perform to the levels that the comment section have entrusted you with to ensure that you keep that starting spot. Thank you. There's Luka Sucic. There's Enes Unal. And here should be a 1-0 lead. I hate that animation. I complained about it in a previous episode where they seemingly just nonchalantly side-foot it rather than just put their laces through it. Not to matter. Well, not to worry. It doesn't matter. Enes Unal has scored anyway because, well, Hanover are proving exactly why they've lost at least 5 games in a row, if not more than, because they're not very good. That's his 17th goal in 17 Bundesliga games. We like Enes Unal. Hi. We will change Kai Havertz's number from 14. Don't worry. Chat has reliably informed me that we need to give him number 29, so I will be giving him number 29. Enes Unal! Slanina with the save. Good stop. Carlos Augusto with the delivery then. And, oh, it could be Kai Havertz. Oh! It's all right. Stay calm. I thought Kai was about to score an overhead kick for his first goal for the club. I might have gotten a little bit excited. He might score a header. He will! Willkommen, Herr Havertz! Oh, what is that celebration, mate? I'm not sure. We lead by 2-0. Kai's on the score sheet. Well in, Sucic. Kai Havertz! Looking for Ferland-Mendy. He'll lay that inside. Oh my God, we're running riot! What's German for running riot? 3-0 inside 20 minutes. Unbelievable. 20 Minuten. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. This is going well, isn't it? Mendy's in. Oh, lovely touch. Little back heel. Not quite the back heel, but we'll take it. Oh, Kai, love the footwork. Looking for the ball. And a Mesha. Oh, Enes Unal on a hat-trick. Fluffs it. Expected goals 2.4 to their 0. Hanover haven't had a shot, so they can't have any XG from 0 shots, can they? Baku and Mesha. Sucic. Luka Sucic. Not very accurate shot. Comfortable for Slanina, but the rest of this game has been comfortable for us. This is the most one-sided game of football we have ever played in this save, without question. Even against the super lower league sides in the Deutsche Pokal, this has been so easy. Hanover are just absolutely dead. Sorry, lads. Are Hanover going to have a second half hurrah? No, it doesn't look like it. Enes Unal is just destroying them. Well and truly taking the piss. That's a hat-trick for Enes Unal. And Hanover continue to shoot themselves in the foot. Alvarez. I have no idea what happened there, but not Kai Havertz. Luka Sucic will just run off with it. Slot the ball through to Enes Unal. He's going to need some support. Here it comes. Havertz. Baku. 5! A goal and an assist for Kai Havertz today. We've moved from about the 65th minute. Kai central and Sucic wide. To be honest, it's been the one part of the game where there's been a bit of a lull in action. So it's been hard to tell who's good where. I think ultimately they're both going to be great in either position. So we'll take it. We'll be very, very happy with the 5-0 and the manner in which it came about. But this is certainly going to be a game in isolation. We are not going to play, really, arguably anyone else this season that is going to be this bad. Alvarez has picked up a knock, apparently. which is making me even more glad that we... Good save. That we declined the bid from Bayern Munich for Al Maserati, although apparently he's recovered already. So, that's fine. It's 5-0 with 4 minutes to go. 5-0. A hat-trick for Enes Ünal. A goal and at least 1 assist for Havertz. At least 1 assist. Did Sutic get an assist as well? Let's find out. Goal and assist for Havertz. Sutic didn't get anything but did get an 8.5. A goal and an assist for Ridler Baku. Another continual reiteration that Ridler Baku is absolutely perfect in that left wing role. Dortmund draw, which is good news for us. And elsewhere, results go our way as well to an extent. Still at least a 3-way fight for the title. However, at least 3 sides are within touching distance of each other. It's still only 5 points down to Wolfsburg in 6th, who have a game in hand, but then it would still be 5 points down to Dortmund in 5th if Wolfsburg avoid defeat in their game in hand. So still at least a 6-way really title fight in the Bundesliga. And they asked for 59.7 for Brandt. No, can I afford that? I can't afford that. Because I might be able to afford that, but I can't. I wonder if I can use... Chat said, why not try and use Jonas Hoffmann? Because obviously, Brandt can play in a multitude of different positions, so maybe they'd accept Hoffmann plus 42 million. I might be slightly overpaying here, but if it gets them to say yes, it gets them to say yes. They're saying yes. Thank you, live chat. You've nailed that. Julian Brandt looks like he's going to be coming in from Borussia Dortmund. Crucial. Fine. 4 years. You might want 3. 4's fine. Fantastic. No release clause. Fantastic. Tell me what you want wage-wise. Son of a bitch. He's on 82. We'll offer him exactly what he's currently on. And that'll be deal done. Oh, he wants the 78,000. He wants 1 week's wages as a signing bonus. That was a weird negotiation. Julian is in. We have yet another player added to the tally. Higher rated than Jonas Hoffmann, higher rated than Lukas and Mesha, and will come in and play centrally for us. David Raum is 82 only, not sensational in the tackle. I think we made the right decision. Oh, hang on. Right, okay, we just bought in. Oh, that changes things, doesn't it? We just brought in Julian Brandt to start ahead of Mesha, and it's like Manchester United knew exactly what we were doing. Because now they've gone and triggered Felix and Mesha's €80 million release clause. As one former Dortmund player joins, another former Dortmund player leaves. Right, okay. That's not what we were expecting at all. Felix and Mesha will come out of there then. Brandt will go in. He's currently on a -1, but that will improve with sharpness. He can absolutely play in that role. Now what do I do? I don't need anyone else anywhere else. So I'm not sure what to do with that money now. We've just suddenly been handed another €80 million that we didn't really need or want. I could go out and sign someone else, but who, where, and why? And gone. Felix and Mesha agrees contract terms with Manchester United. He's leaving us. Not a transfer we were looking to do, but a transfer that is done. €80.8 million. And Mesha was coming out of our starting lineup anyway, so it's probably a good move for him regardless. But now I need to go and sign another centre mid, because I am going to need someone for that role now that Jonas Hoffmann has also gone. So that's what we need now. We need a centre mid. And how much money have I got to do it? €89 million. If I can't find an agreeable centre mid for €90 million, then I don't deserve to be in football management, do I really? We'll go and give... We'll go and give Julian Brandt his debut, and then we'll think about what to do in the transfer window after that, once live chat have had a chance to give me some names. Aston Villa have bid 46.1 for Leite. No, get out of here. Bye. Stuttgart then also actually apparently not in great form. 3 defeats and 2 draws in their last 5 games. Cherky there at cam with Guirassy up top. Tyrone Mings on the bench as an option defensively, but not really much else anywhere else. This again should be pretty straightforward. We've got 3 relatively, he says before playing it and probably losing, easy games today. And we'll probably simulate the one against Darmstadt at the end of the month. Stuttgart that we're about to play, and Hanover as well. We've made a decision about centre mid, but not going to tell you what that decision is until after this game. Let's go and play it. Oh. See you later, Ches. Diaz just disappeared. Alright. I didn't really have to concentrate much at all against Hanover. I have a funny feeling this Stuttgart one might be slightly different. Time to get the old concentration face back on and start playing good football again. Looking for the runner Kai Havertz. Let's see that 94 sprint speed, pal. It's Carlos Augusto. Challenge, Mr. Diaz. Lovely stuff. Alvarez can't quite get to that. And here's Cherky now. And Guirassy with options. Guirassy, Ginter. I could have signed a centre-back with the money that we just got. But Ginter is worth every bloody penny that we spent. And probably twice as much as what we actually paid for him. Matthijs Ginter has been so good since we brought him in. Ridiculous. Entirely unexpected for him to be that solid, but geez Louise, what a defender he's been. Diego Leite's really impressed as well, actually, with the way that he's grown, and the quality in which he's shown as he's grown has been very good as well. Alvarez into Havertz here. Havertz looking to twist one way then the other and try and get away, but can't. And at the moment, can't actually seem to create anything against Stuttgart. They're playing very well here, and I really wish they wouldn't. That's really loose from them. Straight to Alvarez. Baku. That's a foul, ref. And certainly should be a card. Whether it's a yellow or a red is up to the referee. The referee has given a red card to Stiller. Stuttgart are down to 10 men. I'm not entirely surprised about that, to be honest. It was a very forceful challenge. That's a lovely take and turn by Kai. And the ball out here to Sutic is decent too. Augusto was calling for it, and Baku will have the effort, but it's blocked well. We have found it difficult to break Stuttgart down in the first half, but now they're down to 10. Hopefully it'll be a bit easier in the second. Havertz still driving away. Still Enezu now. One more and finish. Luka Sucic bags. We finally make the breakthrough. It took an hour, but that should be the win. Is in that position at the moment. That's a nice ball looking for Guirassy. Needed every bit of Diogo Leite's strength and defensive positioning to get the ball off him there. It's nicely to Cherky. Oh! I'm not sure whether it was the deflection off the defender or a fingertip from the goalkeeper, but that looked like it might have just snuck in the bottom corner. Cherky will take the corner himself. It's not a great one. Edson Alvarez will clear. Looking for and finding Ridler Baku, who is looking for and finding Enezu now, who is looking for and finding Kai Havertz, who is looking for and finding Ferland Mendy. I'm actually going to tuck this back. Havertz dropped the shoulder on the left. Oh, I think he was offside anyway. Enezu now doesn't get there, and Stuttgart clear. Win that header, and that should be a game over. A game over. A 1-0 win away from home against the 10 men, who, to be fair to them, were pretty much just as good with 10 as they were with 11, other than the moment that led to the goal. We'll take it. Now then, live chat already know who it is that I'm going to sign at central midfield to come in and start ahead of now Julian Brandt. And you guys will find out in just a moment on YouTube. The player I'm going to sign is an old but still gold Kevin De Bruyne. 88 rated, 34 years of age, still with something left to give at this stage of his career for Union Berlin. As we challenge for the Bundesliga title, a man that has already played part of his career in the Bundesliga will come back to Germany. In fact, it was in the Bundesliga, really, that he properly burst onto the scene and made his name. It was that loan spell at Wolfsburg. Was it Werder Bremen? It was one of the two. The loan spell in the Bundesliga that really brought him into the forefront of European football when everyone sat up and paid attention. Was like, actually, you know what? This Kevin De Bruyne kid is pretty bloody good. Well, Now he's going to be pretty bloody good for me. He's going to come in and start at centre mid. And we probably couldn't have signed anyone better for a similar fee. 50 million. Well, no, 60, sorry. 60 million is all it costs to get Kevin De Bruyne in. And you can quite clearly see, even at 34, despite having lessening physicals, not that he's really ever excelled physically, technically, he's still fantastic. Very happy with that. Very happy with that indeed, actually, as it happens. Let's go and see what he can do against Darmstadt in his opening game of his career for us. Darmstadt then, they've got the beard of all beards up top in Via Libre. They're actually in 10th place in the league. So of the 3 sides that we've played today, they're in the better form. The only side to have wins in their last 5 games, 2 of which they've only lost 1, and they're solidly mid-table. I selected Darmstadt of the 3 to sim because I presumed that they would be the worst of the 3 teams. Actually, as it happens, they're the best of the 3 teams, but we should certainly still win. We've had a debut in game 1, Havertz, a debut in game 2, Brandt, and now a debut in game 3, De Bruyne. Baku, Enes now, Kevin De Bruyne's there. Oh, come on, you got to square that, Enes. Kev's just waiting to just be like, boop, goal on debut inside 5 minutes. But they wouldn't let me. Son of a bitch. Carlos Augusto with the corner. They picked up an early yellow card. In fact, a very early yellow card. And we could still get a goal here. Ginter, Augusto, many an option. Taking forever. Finds Sucic, Augusto. All right. And Baku. Havertz as the run of Ferland Mendy. Baku quickly to now. Sucic. This Berlin side have really clicked this season. It's the first time in a little while that it's taken this long for me to really get up to speed with a team. Sucic, he's got Baku there. Baku's going to rely on his pace and his good dribbling. Oh, Riddler Baku! Not the first time he scored a good solo goal this season. And it did just pop up in the top as well to say that Antonio Rudiger... Oh, that's going to hurt, falling over on brick like that. That Antonio Rudiger has moved to Newcastle. We did look at Tony Rudiger when we were looking about buying a new centre-back. We ended up going with Ginter just as a stopgap. And then Matthias Ginter turned out to be good enough to just keep the first team starting spot anyway. Otherwise, Tony Rudiger may well have been the defender I went for when looking for another German. As it happens, we've signed 2 Germans in midfield instead, in Havertz and Julian Brandt, and have now brought in a Belgian too, who's played in the Bundesliga before. And there's one of the Germans being set up by the Belgian. It's 3-0. Oh, such a weird celebration. I've never seen him do that in real life. Sucic, Carlos Augusto, solo, 4-0. Yeah, Darmstadt might have been the best team on paper or in the form book heading into today, as it happens. Not that I knew that, but Stuttgart have certainly been the best side that we've played against. This has been just as straightforward as the Hanover game as it happens, which is how I anticipated it going, how I hoped that it would go, how I thought it would go. And then I questioned myself for a moment there when I saw their form and that they were 10th in the table, but no. Darmstadt are not at a level to really threaten this side at all. We've made 4, maybe 5 substitutions there as that goal has gone in. So now a number of fringe players will have the opportunity to have their say on the game. And they'll do the same in tomorrow's episode as well, because we have a game against Bochum in the Deutsche Pokal, which we'd very much like to win this year, having reached the semi-final and not gotten any silverware yet here at Union. In fact, I'd love to get a treble here at Union Berlin this year. Bundesliga, Deutsche Pokal and Europa League. Havertz flicks it on. Martial eventually gets it under control. Finds Leon Bailey! Oh, I thought... Oh, all right. Yeah, I thought it was like, Luca, keep that in play, mate, because the defender's going to stop it. Never mind. This game's over anyway. He must have known that the ref was going to blow his whistle. 5-0 against Hanover. 4-0 against Darmstadt. And just the 1 against Stuttgart to give us 10 goals scored today. This is what we haven't done in previous seasons. is get the results comfortably against the sides that you really should be beating if you want to win a title or at least challenge for it. Now we are challenging for that title, and we need to keep getting those wins because rather evidently, Bayern don't let up steam. They did have a bit of a wobble, but we had a wobble of our own, and then they beat us. So we need to win our... Actually, I don't think that's quite registered yet. That should register once we've gotten past deadline day, and we'll be level on points with Bayern and top of the table again. See, yeah, because it'll be goal difference, not head-to-head in Germany, isn't it? We're in La Liga in the My Player, and it's done on head-to-head, of course, in Spain. Speaking of Spain, Pau Torres has moved there to Real Madrid from Aston Villa. Abel Ruiz also moving to Spain, and Lucas Boyer moving from Spain to France. Marcelo Fernandez moving to Notts County. That's an intriguing one for €1.1 million. Got Patreon player Jordan Hunt potentially moving from Barca to Leipzig to come to the Bundesliga. Martin Ojeda has now moved from Orlando to Roma. Parisi moves to Manchester United. Johan Bakayoko moves to Chelsea from PSV. Leverkusen have bid 30 million for Martial, but Tony's going nowhere, thank you. Keep him here. Parisi now the third biggest deal. Igor Zubeldia has moved to Aston Villa. That must be their replacement for Pau Torres. Luis Felipe joins Atleti. The big ones there. The other big ones there yet. We'll update the spreadsheet with the Patreon players as well before the end of the day. It looks like Darmstadt might be looking to loan Grasso from Leipzig, which would be intriguing. Sociedad have actually offered me Brave Mendes plus some money for Diogo Leite, but I'm going to turn that down. Leite stays, thank you very much. I've not got a massive amount of money left. Per Schurz goes to West Ham from Torino. Still no other big deals. Celta have bid 10 million for Renault. Haha! That's what I'm going to say about that one. The other big ones to go through. Not really. Toti Gomez goes to Salzburg. Yerkel loan bid, loan to buy from Dortmund. That is Dortmund, not Dortmund Zwei, but that's a no for that one, thank you. And they are your biggest deals then of this January transfer window. I'll give you a quick rundown with a transfer history of the biggest deals of the window all told, rather than just the biggest deals on transfer deadline day. So transfer history. Let's see. Nicola Barella to Barcelona for 112 million. That's quite a big one. Milinkovic-Savic back to Serie A for 104 million euro. Declan Rice to Napoli went through in this January transfer window for 100 million euro. Kai came to me, so Arsenal made quite a bit of money in that window. Kurt Ju to City. Maybe to replace De Bruyne, actually, after Kevin came to me. Bernardo Silva was sold in the summer. And Messi to Man United. Chukwueze to Wolfsburg. That would be a great signing for them. He'll be very, very good as they move through the rest of the window. That's annoying. Let's take me right to the top again. Let's see what else we've got in here. Brandt to me. We've got Bakayoko that we saw. Pau Torres. Niklas Sula has gone to Liverpool. That happened in December. Mazraoui leaves Bayern. That's a big move, actually. A big blow for Bayern defensively. De Bruyne to me. Beltran to Inter. That was September. Baumgartner to Sociedad. So that went through in January. Parisi we saw. Madueke to Betis. That happened in October, so would have gone through on January the 1st. And that's it. 50 million euro is as low as we go. So quite a lot of big moves. Now then, let me just go and have a quick update of the Patreon players. And then we can update you on those as well. Okay, so I've updated the spreadsheet. And actually, there's been a handful of moves. Some free agents have picked up individual moves. And also some that were at a club have moved somewhere else, both permanently and on loan as well. I'll quickly scroll through here so you can see your current ratings. Feel free to pause at any point if you see yourself. If you, like I say, as ever, if you want to see yourself on the or in more detail, to see all of your individual stats, then do come by the stream and ask. And I obviously can show you live in person at the moment, or in that moment. So with regards to the spreadsheet, we've seen Alex O'Sullivan moved to Benfica. I think that was done in the summer, actually. But in terms of... well, it's anything with a slash is new. So, Adam Austin has signed as a free agent to Fenerbahce. Bailey Byrne signed as a free agent to Juventus. Billy Bibby has signed as a free agent to Bilbao. We've seen Cole move to Girona as a free agent. Harry Holcroft's gone free agent to Sevilla. We've seen Joe Human go to Fulham. We've seen Jordan Barlow go to Borussia Dortmund. We've seen a permanent move from Jordan Hunt from Barcelona to Leipzig. We've seen Millie be signed as a free agent at Napoli. We've seen a permanent move for Liam Taylor from Atleti to Napoli as well. Free agent signing Michael Schillo to Freiburg. And then Nathan Grasso, who was signed by Leipzig Season 2, has now gone out on loan to Darmstadt, which is an intriguing one as well. They're all the latest signings. Of course, the Leeds save will be more than 3 seasons, and the Cambridge save will be significantly more than 3 seasons as well. We're also going to do some significant testing between this save and the Leeds one to ensure we try and avoid the bugged ratings, etc. So I can, as ever, as I say every time we get to a point where I show the spreadsheet, I can only apologise that the game is shit. It worked for Chelsea, it didn't work for this save, unfortunately, but Football Manager is working fantastically well, and we will make sure that it works for Leeds as well moving forward. So thank you for your consistent support on the Patreon. Thank you for your consistent support, everybody, on all of the content on the channel as well. That'll do us for today. Tomorrow, we take on the Deutsche Pokal quarter-final, as it actually happens, against Bochum. Then, some big ones. Leipzig, Berlin, Bayern, and Borussia Mönchengladbach, before we should get more European football drawn in March, where there's Dortmund and Frankfurt as well. So, yeah, big one tomorrow. Very big one indeed. That will do for today, though. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like. Make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any more of this or the lead save when it comes. And come and follow me and watch live as well, be that on Twitch or on the YouTube Live, Chesnoid Live YouTube channel as well. That's all for now, though. Thank you very much for watching. Lukas Sutic kept his place, and I think that was probably the right decision you guys called for there. See you next time.